Hi, this is Joe from New Gamer Nation, and I'm here with Aaron from Flip Fly. We're here to talk about Race to Sun. Now, we took a look at this game a little bit earlier in the year. We posted our review, and it's a great game to start off with. We really enjoyed it, and we played the PC version, but we see that you've done a little bit of expanding and putting it on different platforms, so you want to talk a little bit about what you've been looking at and where you can expect the game?
Yeah, so we're going to be bringing it to PlayStation platforms, so that'll be a cross-buy for Vita, PS3, and PS4.
So how did that relationship come about? Did you approach Sony? Did Sony approach you?
They actually came to us at PAX last year, which was really cool. Like, we were showing the game, and one of the representatives came over and just said, "Hey, your game looks really cool. Like, can we talk about getting it on the PlayStation?" So we had heard from other indies, like, lots of really good things about working with them, and it's just been a really easygoing, pleasant experience so far. So.
Oh, that's great. So, how have you found porting it over to the PlayStation platforms? Has that been a very time-intensive process, or have they given you like a lot of support, or what? Like?
They have helped. They have like support forums and direct support if we need it. We're using the Unity engine, which makes it pretty easy to get it up and running. So we're actually able to get things up and running within just a couple days of work. And so most of the work with the Vita has just been optimizing and trying to get it up to that 60 frames a second that we really want.
Okay.
So it's been a challenge, but we're pretty confident that we'll get it to 60 frames a second with a visual look that's pretty comparable to the PC version too. So.
Okay. Yeah, we also see that you have a version that's been working with the Oculus Rift. Now, how has that been working out?
Yeah, so I actually borrowed a Rift kit from a friend a few months back, and we got it up and running again, with Unity, and it was really easy, and it's just kind of a unique, fun experience, so it seemed like a good fit for the game. We had that kind of Star Fox type, simple polygon look that, it's kind of like, it's almost like the stereotypical VR would have looked like 10 years ago, but now it's in 60 frames a second and with good VR, so we're pretty excited just to kind of have that classic look, what you expect VR to look like, but, just in this kind of...
Okay. Yeah, so what's the future of the game? Are you looking to bring it to more platforms? Are you looking to optimize the platforms you're on?
Sure, yeah.
Like, what's next for Race to Sun?
Sure. Well, we've been really happy with the Steam, launch and the Steam version. We just added workshop support for the Steam version, which means that people can create their own user-created worlds and then submit them through the game and share them with each other. And we ran a workshop contest when we launched that, and we had lots of really cool entries, and so we're just trying to think about like how to showcase those things and maybe curate them a little bit for featuring in the game. And we have this world portal system where if you fly into a portal in the world, it'll take you to a different world, and we're actually going to hook that into those user-created worlds soon. So you'll fly into a portal and it'll take you just like some random user-created world for that day. So it's just like a way to take that community, creativity and content and integrate it directly into the game, which is kind of good for us and good for them. So
do you have plans to kind of bring that user community base to the PlayStation platforms and maybe the Oculus platform as well?
Sure. We're thinking about it. So with the Oculus platform, it's actually it's just a feature on the PC version, so anybody who owns a Steam version on PC, Mac, or Linux will be able to use it with the Oculus. We're still thinking about how to kind of approach the community thing on PlayStation, just because it's not totally clear to us kind of like what the right thing to do is there. Steam has a really cool back end for workshop and user-created content and like rating it and commenting, and it's kind of really well integrated into Steam, where that isn't quite the same on PlayStation. So we might be bringing the level editor, but we haven't quite decided yet with that. We're even thinking about maybe approaching some of the modders for the PC version and trying to like get that content at least onto the PlayStation versions, even if it's not like actually created there. So
maybe bring it in via patches or something like that.
Yeah, you're just like free DLC or something like that, or some way to showcase it a little bit.
Okay, great. So what's the time frame for the different systems? Like when will it launch on the PS platform?
Sure.
When are you going to look at Oculus launch?
So Oculus is working now. We'll probably release a Steam beta within the next few weeks here.
Okay.
It'll definitely be ready by the time the retail kit comes out.
Okay.
With PlayStation, we're shooting for summer of this year, so hopefully the earlier part of the summer, but we'll see how things go.
Okay, great. Well, it's a great game. We definitely recommend it. Definitely check out our review, which is already up. And thanks for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.